Hello and welcome to another holiday vlog. So today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to review our hotel. That's right, we're going to be reviewing the Avanti Resort. So we are on the Avanti Resort in International Drive. You can just see, look, if I zoom in, check out all the little geckos resting on the R. There they all are. Anyway, enough of that. We're going to explore the Avanti Resort. Now, Avanti Resort, as you can see, is sort of set off from International Drive. There is International Drive right there. There goes one of the Lynx buses. As we go past, you'll see just opposite the way are a few restaurants. So we've got Denny's right here, Senor Frog, which is right here, Hooters, if you're interested, which is right there. There's some really good restaurants down this way as well. That goes down onto Point Orlando. So I'm facing the road from the Avanti Resort itself. There's Friendly's, which is right next door, which is a burger joint. But anyway, enough of that. Let's have a look at Avanti's itself. Now, Avanti itself is set where your rooms are set away from the main resort. So this is the registration area, as you can see. In here is where you register. However, it's set far back from the room. So all the rooms are from here onwards. Can you see where my finger is? That is where all the rooms are set in a block. I'm going to show you that a bit later. So you won't go through reception when you come from your room. Right, okay, let's go inside and check out reception. Wow, it's a lot cooler in here. Right, so they do offer a shuttle service throughout the day. If you want to, this will take you to the park and various services here. It is a nice reception area, as you can see. And they do have a Starbucks right here. So if you want to have a Starbucks main here, this is the concierge. This is where you book your tickets to Universal. Sorry, not your tickets, your bus to Universal. You could probably get tickets there as well, but if you want to get the bus, the free shuttle service to Universal, you book it there in the morning. There's nobody there now because it's noon, and you can see there's the desks right there. I don't want to film the lady on the front, but there you go. So that's the reception area here. And we're going to go back outside. So as you can see, I've just left the reception area. As you come around here, this is where all taxis will take you. They'll come around, if you want to get a taxi back to the hotel, they'll drop you around here. Now, can you see this bus shelter here while this guy's doing his leaf blower? This is where the Disney bus and the Universal bus will pick you up from this bus stop here. Let me take a little turn around and we will show you. So the bus will come in here, it'll stop here where you're waiting under the shelter, and it'll take you around here, back down out there to wherever you're going. Right, let's check a look at the layout. Okay, so using my high-tech graphics, I'm just going to show you how the actual thing works. So you will have the lobby where we've just come into. There's the entrance, you go into the lobby. You've got 4 blocks here. You'll be staying in one of these 4 blocks, and they kind of all sort of face the pool. Now, if you're lucky, you'll have a room that faces onto the pool. If you're unlucky, like us, you'll have a room that faces onto the car park. Now, I'm just going to show you that with the numbers. These are the numbers you'll want if you want poolside facing. All right? There you go. I'm not sure about block 4. That's set away a little bit, but those are the ones you want. So if you want a poolside facing, you're either going to want block 1, block 2, block 3, really, and then you can see. Once you're in your blocks, this is what the blocks look like. So they're very much sort of chalet type buildings. You'll notice on each corner will be stairs. All right, now if you're not fancying the stairs, if you go to the middle section of the blocks, which I'm going to show you, there is a lift or elevator if you're American. So that's just here. Let me show you right now. Here we go. Save you watching me do the walk. So in the middle, you'll see this little section. That will then lead into the pool right there. So as you can see, I've just come from over the bus shelter where you pick up from Universal. This is the front car park. This is our view. I'll show you that in a second. And this is the middle section. So you'll just walk into the middle section. Halfway through, you'll see the lift. There is the stairs here as well if you want to go through the stairs, but you can do it there. Now, we got this, you think, what button do you press? It's this one at the bottom, the little silver one. That will take you up. This will then take you up onto whichever floor you're going. And obviously it will tell you where you're at. So I'm going to be very lazy and get the lift, obviously purely just to show you where you're going. And I will show you the poolside view, and I will show you the car park side view. Let's go. Right, so I've just come out of the lift on our floor. Now outside each lift you will get an ice dispensing machine right here, and they do have a fizzy drinks dispenser machine right here. We'll take card, of course. So oh, you can actually put coins in, there you go. I've not used this yet, but you can use that as well. So this is our view right here. So if you're unlucky, you get a car park view. Right, so here we are. This is the entrance to the pool right here. To get into the pool, you need obviously to be a stayer here. So you'll need your room key. So you put your room key in, turn the handle, and you're into the pool. Now, I don't normally like to film in gyms, but luckily there's nobody in here, so I can just show you. So they've got the running machines there if you want to use them. They have the tread, what do you call these? The pedal bars, that's it, the pedal machines here if you want to use those. I think this is a mini rowing machine they've got right there. This equipment, oh, they even got the TVs on as well. Nothing's on at the moment because nobody's in here. A yoga mat and ball there if you want to use it. The pulley machine right there. You can tell I don't use the gym that much, so I have no idea what these are called. They have this machine as well for the pull down. I think you just pull these ones down right here. There you go. Oh, that's about my exercise for the day. They do have a leg press. And this one as well, and that is it. So it's quite a small gym, but again, like I say, this is early in the morning. There's nobody here. Well, I say early in the morning, we're just coming up to noon. There is nobody here at the moment, so that's the gym if you want to use it. Right, let's go into the games room and have a look at what's here. So you can get tokens here to play. $1 for 4 tokens, $5 for 20 tokens, $10 for 48 tokens. They've got some good games here. You've got the old classic claw grab right there. Another one right there. Win some prizes on this one. God, I think I've seen this one in Brighton. Another one of the prize-winning ones you can do. In terms of games, you've got the NASCAR games you can actually ride. These are actually rideables, as you can see, with the steering wheel. I got some more. They seem to be really into their race games. We've got NASCAR, Fast and the Furious supercars, more there, and bike ones as well. So if you want to get on the bike and do the super bikes, you can do. They've got a few shoot 'em ups, so Big Bucks World, where I think you go game shooting. They do have this one though, which is quite good. This is the Jurassic Park game. So if I just turn around here, this is one of the classic shoot 'em ups where you just got the two miniguns there. It's for two people. You sit in the little cabbie and fire away. They've also got another prize-winning game, and they got Guitar Hero. So if you want to, you can play Guitar Hero right there. Little pinball game there, and of course the obligatory little sweets and treats you can just get from the drop down. So it's quite a small little arcade. What I failed to mention was the shuttle puck right in the middle of the floor there. So you can play shuttle puck. So if you want, there's something there to entertain you whilst you're here. Here we are. So here is the cafe I've just walked into. They do pizzas, flatbreads, taco, quesadillas, starters and salads. You've got a range of different chocolates right here. A whole range of drinks if you want to use them. Kelly and I don't tend to come to the cafe, but just in case you are interested, you've got the different waters there if you want to use. Mini Maids. Minute Maids, that is Minute Maids. Parade, different fruit juices. They've also got ice creams there if you want to use them. Various crisps and chips. There's an ATM machine there if you want to use it as well. And there you are. And some various other sales and wares. They've got wipes and travel sick things and different, any sort of shower gels and stuff you may have left. There you are. So there you can have it in the cafe. They do sell Starbucks here if you want one. So they can get a Starbucks if you like. It's lovely and warm. And here we are at Avanti. So we have got a room, unfortunately, overlooking the car park, which is not the best looking view, but there, where my finger is, that's the reception area. So the reception area is actually away from the blocks. These are actually almost like blocks of flats that you'll see here. It was like a little chalet, really. That's the best way to describe it. But anyway, Kelly's gonna let us in. Ta-da! Here we are. So let's have a look at the room.
This is the room. Now, I'm
right.
going to mention a couple of things. So when I booked I booked the whole thing as a package deal on British Airways. And this was the only room option that I could take, which was 2 double beds. They didn't have any king rooms available, but it's nice to have 2 beds, don't get me wrong.
There you are. So you do get 2 double beds. I don't know what we're going to do with 2 double beds.
No, probably eat on one because we only have 1 chair.
Yeah, so well, we could ask reception actually if they could provide us another chair. Now there isn't much of an eating space here. It is literally a desk. I noticed there is another, so you've got the bed. So let's just show you the 2 beds. You've got the 2 double beds there. There is a desk, well, I say a stand there with the telephone. There's also here, look, you've got a tiny little stand here. There's a coffee machine. You've got a, this is a tub for ice.
The ice bucket, yeah.
Now there is an ice machine around the corner. I'll show you that a bit later in our room review. We've got a fridge and a microwave as well.
So this is the fridge.
Empty fridge, which is good.
It's not very cold though.
Is it not?
No, not at all.
Right, there's the aircon unit. It's pumping out. It is hot, so I'm glad we've got an aircon unit.
Very warm, and of course the microwave.
Right, do you want to show you mentioned about the plug sockets, didn't you? So there are...
Yeah, so there are some plug sockets here, which is good.
And USB.
Yeah, and we've got some over here.
Yeah.
So if it's the case that you want to come and you want to do some work, here's the perfect place to come and do some work. However, the room is quite dark.
It is.
It's very dark. Now, in other hotels, they normally have a fan, so which would give a reason for the darkness, but there's no fan here. So I don't understand why they don't have a light in the middle of the room, or at least up lamps maybe. That could also give a bit of brightness to the room.
Kelly's right, that's the one and only light source in the centre part of the room. There is one here, of course, but that's it. So it's just this light, and that is it. Oh, sorry, I forgot the table light. But other than that, you've got the lights right at the back here. So it's not the... I say not the biggest. I don't think the space has been utilised. I'd rather have a sofa than 2 double beds.
But we stayed here a good few years ago, so if you watch one of our sort of like earlier videos, then our earlier videos on Mark and Kelly's trips, tips and things, you will see that we stayed in a room that was very similar. But this room has been refurbished as far as I'm aware, and I felt like the other room that we stayed in was better, as in it was brighter.
Or I'll have to recheck the video. I can't even remember.
I have to recheck the video, and I'm wondering. I'm sure we had a poolside view room, and we don't have a poolside.
No, we don't this time round. But I suppose that's just the luck of the draw.
Yeah.
Right now, let's have a little look at some other features. So we've got quite a ginormous TV, which is good. You've got this storage space where we've just put our
So
suitcases.
this is where you would put your suitcases. It's exactly where you would put your suitcases.
Right, you get an iron and an ironing board, which is good. There's a safe there. Some tiny storage spaces there. There is an open wardrobe.
Yeah.
So you can hang your clothes in there, but just bear in mind it is open. And there is also careful. There's some drawers here as well. So they've got 3 sets of drawers. They are quite large, to be fair.
Yeah.
I'll move
And
that.
what you want to be careful of, which is what I've just done, this juts out.
Oh
So
yeah.
you want to be careful, because I just clipped my calf on the back of that. So you want to be careful as you're walking past it that you don't clip any higher parts of your leg as you're walking around it.
Right, let's go around a bit more. So there's the 2 double beds from the other angle. Right, let's check out the bathroom. Now, Kelly was saying, what is this? I believe this might be a little mini boiler, but I'm not 100% sure. Strange is they've got it here just exposed under the sink. So there's a lot of space here, but but it's very basic. You just got the sink, obviously the mirror. There's a mini hairdryer right there. And let's have a look inside here. Wow, that is small.
Yeah,
it's
very basic.
So it's a very basic thing. You've got the toilet and the shower, and that is it.
Now, if you're one of these people that isn't going to spend a lot of time in the room anyway, let's face it, we're in Florida. We're on International Drive. We're right by the parks. We are going to be out doing things and all that. But there are going to be some days where I'm just going to think, do you know what? I'm just going to stay in today. I'm not going to go out. There's been times when I have done that. And I feel like, I don't know if this is the best room, if you wanted just to chill and stay in, but for the price, I have to say, so I booked for 2 weeks, and that was hotel and flights, and it was around £863 per person. So for 2 weeks, your flights and hotel, that's not bad.
Not bad. And also, let's talk a little bit about the shuttle service. So they do shuttle services to both parks, don't they?
Yes, they do. So she gave me a little bit of a blur.
Right. Sorry, this is a, as I'm going to say, this is a travel day rather than the room review, but we are doing this thing. So this is the travel day thing we're going to show. But there you go. This does do
Universal and Walt Disney World, and it also does SeaWorld and Aquatica as well.
So it will only drop you, as you can see, transportation to Magic Kingdom. Sorry, no, drop you, isn't it to Epcot? I think they only drop you to.
She said to us Epcot and Magic Kingdom, but it looks like it's just to the transportation centre and Magic Kingdom and not Epcot.
There we are. Oh no, Epcot, there you go, there's Epcot.
Oh, that's the pickup time though.
Oh, that's the pickup time.
Yeah,
There we go, right, I'm with it. So there's, so you've only got 3 times to pick up. You've got 7:30 a.m, 9:35 a.m, your last one is 11:35 a.m, and then you've missed it.
And that's to Epcot. Oh, here, so it does drop you to Epcot. Right, so your 7:35 and your 9:35 drops you to the ticket transportation centre and Magic Kingdom. Your 11:35 a.m. goes to Epcot. So those are the 2 places, and then from the transportation centre, you will go and find your own way to the other parks.
And these are your pickup times at 8 p.m, 10:30. So it's quite late. You've got to stay there all day.
Yeah, but the only pickup times 8 p.m. and 10:30 p.m. are from the Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
So and then the 10:08 and 10:15 is from Epcot.
Now there you go, there's the QR code if you want to have a little look. Let me scan that in there if you want to book.
Now it is,
and there's the website there.
Yeah, now I can see that it's double, so I don't know if that QR code's gonna work.
Oh, okay.
So it might work, it might not, I'm not sure. But because it's little doubled, so it's not quite clear.
Right, okay.
Is the word that I was looking for, so it may or may not work. Forgive us if it doesn't work.
Okay, so by the stairs on the corner will be the laundry room. I'm going to show you how to use the laundry room. You will need your key, so scan on there and let yourself in. Here we go. So I think somebody had left the thing open. So you'll see here, you've got all the potential washing machines and the dryers. Let's go through how you use them. So the washing machine is a top loader, as you can see from here. You'll put your clothes into here. You'll start the machine up. You will need to pay for it. So you can still pay by coins, by quarters, or you can pay by credit card. So it's $4 per wash. The wash is about half an hour, so it's not a long wash. Once you're done, you can then move on to using one of the tumble dryers. But let's use one of the washing machines first. Now, if you haven't got any detergent, they do have some here. So there is a soap, bleach, softener, laundry bags machine right here. There again, it's coin operated. So this time, no, sorry, it's only card operated, not coin operated. So you can then see what you want to use. There's fabric softener there, or you can get the wash liquids right there. They don't have, let's have a look what the price is. Doesn't give you the price, so it does say here for the washing instructions, but there's seems to be any price on these. Now there is a Walmart just down the road, so I got my detergent from there, but it does say that you can purchase it here. Let me try one of these other buttons. It's not telling you how much it is. All right, let's see if I can find that out later on, but let's use the machine. So, first things first, you put your detergent into the bottom of the machine. So I've got my detergent ready here. There it goes. Alright, so I'm going to put 1 cup in here. I'm doing 2 loads here, so I'm going to use 2 machines. That's the first one. Second machine, there we go. So next we're going to bung our clothes in. Now it's important you don't go above this level here. You want to try and keep your clothes down to that level, so don't overload it. You're not going to get your clothes clean, and that's what the instructions is saying here, so don't overload. Maximum load is just below, there's a little line there you'll be able to see, and it's just below there. Right, let's do the film. Right, so you can see from mine's nowhere near the top level there, nor is this one here, so I'm going to do it 2 at once. Right, so once you've got our load in like we have, we're going to put the lid down, and both of them. Right, I'll just do it on one just to show you, so then we're ready to go. So now you want to pick your temperature. So you've got power wash, mixed, delicate, eco normal. I've no idea what the cycles are on here. There's no instructions to help. Now I've been doing mixed for a lot of mine as well. It's saying there it's $4, so let's go mixed, which is normal, warm water, normal, and it will be 34 minutes. So I press the power wash, let's see what happens. Oh, that's hot, heavy, and an extra rinse, and that's 44 minutes. So if you want to do, you could do that one. I'm going to do on this one, because I haven't got many heavy items in there, I'm going to do this one as mixed, and I'm going to do the I think I'm going to do the darks, because there's a lot of jeans in there. I'm going to do that on power wash to give them an extra boost there. So once we've done that, we then need to pay. So let me just set that up. Right, so for this one I'm going to do mixed. There we go. We're going to do a mixed wash, and what I'm going to do now, I've set my thing for mixed. If I want extra rinse or increase the soil level or temperature, I can. I'm going to keep that as it is. Once you've done that, we need to make the payment. So I'm going to swipe my card. There we are, say it's authorizing. There we are, it's confirmed the $4, so now I press start. Once I press start though, I'm committed to the wash. There we go, so that's going to lock. And there we have it. So keep an eye on the time. I've got 34 minutes here, and on the big one I've got 44 minutes. So I've just got to make sure I come back in now 43 minutes. So just keep an eye on that, and then we'll come back and we'll do the tumble dry. Okay, and there we are. Both cycles have ended, as you can see. There we go. So I've got to now transfer all of this from the washing machine over here to the dryer. So the dryers are side loaders, as you can see there. Now before you do it, it does say clean before each load. So you just take the little tray, take it to the bin, give it a good whack, and then that should get rid of most of that. All right, and then we're going to reload this one back into the front. There we go. Now I'm just going to load this up. Okay, so just make sure, and I've made this mistake before, just make sure the drum is completely clear on both. There you go, look, I left a sock. It's so easy to do because it's so dark down there. So there we are, I've just cleared that out. And there we go, I've got all the load in there ready to go. So we're going to shut the lid. And we're going to start here. Now, you've got 3 options. You've got heavy duty, normal, or delicate. Now, this really depends on what you're drying, so I don't want to mislead anybody as well. Just check the drying instructions. Because I've got quite a bit in there, and towels and jeans, I'm going to go heavy duty just to make sure that this dries. But just check your instructions on all your clothes, just to make sure. Okie dokie, so let's press. So this is going to be £4, as you can see, so I'm going to go heavy duty on this one. There we go. Swipe to pay. There we are, authorizing the payment. Now it's going to move to here, so I'm going to select the cycle. And there we go, it started already. Didn't need to press start on that one. So it's all in there, going as well. So just keep a tab, it's going to be 64 minutes, that's over an hour. We're going to come back and pick up our clothes. Right, there we are. So we are all done. There it is, all nice and dry. Oh yeah, and it is. Now be careful when you take this out, because if you've got things like buttons on your jeans or anything, they will be absolutely baking hot. And don't forget, make sure you have something to carry it all into. You don't want to be dropping that on the way. So I hope that's useful. That is a little guide on how to use the washers and the dryers here at Avanti. Right, so that's a very quick review of the room. I'll talk a little bit about room service. So the room service, what's good is the maids tend to come from about 9 AM through the day. I think what's good, we've noticed, is if you want to get a later bus to the park, so the 11:45 bus, each time we've done that, we've still had our room cleaned. Yeah,
there's only been maybe twice our room hasn't been done.
Yeah, there's been twice. And there's one time I do believe we actually left slightly later, so that might be why.
Yeah, there was one time where they actually knocked on the door. And I think you said to them, oh, not yet.
Yeah.
And I think they may have interpreted it as not today.
Yeah, not today, yeah.
And then there was one time, we did leave early-ish, but they didn't do the room. So our room got missed. But they've done the room every day. And so that's been really good. It's nice when the room gets done every day. You don't have to worry about it. But yeah, all in all, I mean, it's a basic hotel. It's a no thrills hotel. So don't come here thinking, oh yeah, you know, it's this, that. It isn't. It's just a basic hotel. What's good is they have the laundry room, so you can do your laundry. And I know people are thinking, oh, why would you want to do laundry? But it just means bringing less clothes.
Absolutely. So I've only bought enough for a week. We're here for 2 weeks, and then I can just wash them. I've washed them about 3 or 4 times actually this holiday.
Yeah.
So it's good to do that as well. So you can bring less clothes, which means more stuff to bring back home.
Oh Lord, we've just bought so much stuff. But yeah, like I said, to have a laundry room and to be able to do your laundry and stuff like that, I think is really good. You don't have to do your laundry, obviously. There are plenty of hotels that don't have a laundry room. I just prefer to go to one that has.
Right, I'll talk a little bit about noise, because Kelly did mention that before. Oh, there you go, talking about noise, look at that. You can hear the thing is just kicked in,
yeah.
The aircon. So with noise, it can get a bit noisy in the morning, so that's not the hotel's fault. This is the guests making their way down to the bus stop to get to the parks. So I've heard constantly people bang, 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 as they're running up and down the corridor. That was me moving, sorry. Yeah, up and down the corridor to get to the bus. You may hear that. I don't know what, because we're not poolside. So I don't know how noisy it is poolside.
I think the thing is, it's not double glazed windows.
No.
So where it's not double glazed windows, you will get that noise. and people walking up and down, people coming in at all hours, people doing different things. So just be mindful of that as well. But I think in a lot of hotels that sort of thing would happen, where you get sort of like lots of noise and lots of people doing different things and all of that type of stuff, really. But it's fine for us. I don't think I mean, if you think about it, the fact that and I've said this many times throughout our vlogs, we paid just over £800 for 2 weeks. That was flights and hotel.
Really good. It's
I
really
mean,
good.
To come to Florida, Orlando, even if you weren't going to do the parks, there are other things to do. There is the Space Kennedy Center. There's a helicopter ride on International Drive. There's quite a few things to do. There's still SeaWorld to do. So even if you weren't going to do the main parks of, let's say, Universal and Disney, there are other things to do if you decided to come here. Yeah, I can't lie to you, it is an expensive holiday, as in by the time you buy your park tickets, it is an expensive holiday. There's no getting around it. But if you can make it cheaper in the sense of the hotel, the type of hotel that you stay in, and your flights that you book. And that's the way that you can make it a more reasonable holiday. We paid roughly about £1,600 each. And that was for our park tickets, which included Universal, the Disney parks. It also included the water parks, but we didn't do any of the water parks, and our flights and hotel.
There you have it. So like I said, as Kelly says, it's a bit of a no frills room, but it is perfectly stayable, if that's the right word. Easy to access to most places as well. I love the fact on the strip, as you've seen earlier, I've given you a brief indication of where you can eat on the strip and a rough idea of what's there, just within a 10-minute walking distance. Also, checkout is at 11 o'clock. So when you come here, just know that at least it's not like at 9 o'clock. Like I've been to some hotels, it's like 8 or 9 o'clock. I'm like, what? That's true. Now they do offer a later checkout, but only for an extra hour till 12. You have to phone on the day,
which is free. Yeah.
After that, they charge you $20 an hour. So if you only up till 3, beyond that, then they're going to charge you for a full day stay.
Yeah.
So just bear that in mind.
Yeah.
There you go. So there is our little room review. I hope you enjoyed that. As always, please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll look forward to future vlogs with you guys very soon.
All right, and if you like what we're doing and if you want to know more information, feel free to contact us, and if you haven't subscribed already, then please do. Until next time, guys, look after yourselves, take care, and remember, we will see you in the next video. Bye for now. Bye for now.